A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Vincent is out there with McCollum, and it's Hunter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, Jones is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Brown. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gill in at the small forward. Most of the regular season now, Brent, is in the books as we close in on the playoffs for the players. What is this journey like, an NBA season like for a guy that plays?
You know, Kevin, it's just so taxing to get through a year. The emotions of the year, when you're playing well, when you're struggling, when you're getting along with your coaches and your teammates. How's the travel schedule been? Have you been dealing with injuries? I mean, all of these things will test your mental and physical fortitude. But I'll tell you what, there's great reward when you get done with any particular year.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points and production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
The Hornets off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Goes back up.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Vincent, the pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Impressive fadeaway right there.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And incredibly long at the point. Ball using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Brown the pass to Gill, and stolen by Hunter. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Gill, and Williamson gets it to go.
Well, Zion is no stranger to guys being around him. He's used to going through them, and he does it there.
And stolen by Hunter. McCollum, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
McCollum, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Ball against Williamson. Ball, the pass to Johnson. Again, the Hornets score. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Lonnie Divac checked in for Brown. Davis is subbed in for Ball.
Lonnie Divac. Baron Davis.
A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Vincent, the pass to Ingram. Over Gill. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up to D and just took it.
And the Hornets call time here. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Queen City. Let's give a huge hand.
Gill kicks to Johnson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jones, no one around him. And it's the Hornets another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting a pretty good result.
Ingram with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got 6.
Not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Vincent, second personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Gill hits them both. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 6. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And so it's Charlotte heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Carter Williams. Hunter is out there with Robinson. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Sharp in at the small forward. To the left side wing. Tries it from 9. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Hornets, Casey Jones.
Harris against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The turnaround jumper. They get the rebound. And it's Divac missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
That's good from Harris. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
And a dominant play there from Divac in the paint, using his physical gifts to find a shot.
Here's Hunter. Misses the chippy right there.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Ball's checked in for Baron Davis.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
It's tipped. Carter Williams against Divac. For 3, Harris sinks the three-pointer.
Timeout.
Harris has got 5.
3 points.
You can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
And the Hornets call time here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown is checked in for the Hornets.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And so here is New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Robinson is right there. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Harris. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
It's stolen by Harris. And Carter Williams slams it in.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Ball dishes to Brown. Charlotte moving it around. And the basket by Jones.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Carter Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Carter Williams, the pass to Sharp. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Pass to Divac, and stolen by Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Sharp. Still scoreless. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pelicans. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Finished off the break. And now a 6-point New Orleans lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the basket by Jones.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Carter Williams, the pass to Hunter. Shoots over Brown. Here's Robinson, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Harris has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Jones.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball, no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. That one goes in. Sharp's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 9 points.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Carter Williams against Davis. Sharp. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Now, three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentages looking solid.
Joe Harris has been on display for the Pelicans. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. For New Orleans, it was a challenging first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. They completely changed their approach and just dominated the second quarter, now in firm control with a 9-point lead. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off the starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets first half.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? Eddie Jones, an impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Johnson is out there with Gill. Then it's Ball, then there's Brown, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And he makes that one. Williamson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans. Ball with it, out left to the wing. Inside, got a hand on it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Williamson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Jones. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Carter Williams. From the stripe, another one falls for New Orleans.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
There's the lob to Brown. Ingram with the steal. Williamson dishes to Carter Williams. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there. And the Hornets call time here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, it looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Here's Hunter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Now, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple of years.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And Johnson can just flat out get it going on offense. Excellent at cashing in from there.
Ingram with it. Picked up by Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Rivers, here's Gill, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Ingram outside. The pass to LeVert. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Gill with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's LeVert. Another one falls for New Orleans. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Divac comes in for Brown. And it's Davison for Ball. And that one's good. Hunter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
LeVert from outside. Off target. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for New Orleans right now, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. LeVert out there with Carter Williams, and it's Hunter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint, and that one's good. Gill.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Passes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Davis gets it to go. Pelicans leading by 16. Carter Williams kicks to Ingram. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Davis. Divac, the pass to Gill. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gill's got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Right at the free throw line, the Hornets pull it in. Divac has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. They retain possession.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Brown comes in for Johnson. And it's ball in for Davis.
Substitution for the Hornets, P.J. Brown.
Ball with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter Williams. A nice shot by LeVert. 9 points for Karis LeVert.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Good on the triple.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
LeVert kicks to Hunter. Again, the Pelicans score.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hornets trail by 17. Now Ball. And it's in there. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Charlotte calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Baddest One.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Nailed from three-point land. Hunter's got 21 in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
No, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Ball, the pass to Gill. It's Jones on the wing. And another 3 for Charlotte.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
To the inside. Here's Hunter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. LeVert grabs the miss.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for baddest one.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Ingram kicks to LeVert. Here's Hunter. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Hunter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here are the Hornets now. 17-point game. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Ingram. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He can be the screener, and then he can roll, or he can score off it. Nice option.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mike, it seemed like you were looking to push the pace at every opportunity. What was your mindset?
We're just trying to get out and run. The less play calls, the better. So we're just trying to get out and run and find each other.
You did a great job in transition tonight. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
I was breaking them up.